y'all. Today I figured I'd try something new. So I hooked up number one, I got all new border things around here, which is fun. Number two, I hooked up a second camera, so there's more of a wide angle, and now whenever I want to talk to chat, it doesn't look like I'm just staring off into space. Like, it actually looks like I'm talking to you, which is great, because I had that issue sometimes. And then I can quickly switch over here. Ah, there we go, and it works. And now I'm just focused over here. That's great. So happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome. I did change the stream, I thought. Yes, awesome. Just making sure I actually did. Ooh, I'm real. Okay, there we go. Now that's better. What happened? Like, why am I feel like I'm coming in really hot, but that's okay. We'll just crank it down in OBS just a tad bit. All right. So today, oh, I changed some compressor settings. That's what happened. So today we are going to be starting on my Pokemon app, the Pokemon web app. I mentioned it on Tuesday whenever I was doing iHog that we'll start doing the Pokemon web app here. The first thing I want to do is actually design it though, so let me get that open real quick. I hope everyone is having a super duper good Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, whatever time frame it is there. It's gonna be a fun day today. Cool. So just put it out there again. I changed things up a little bit. I have two cameras now we can switch between here and here. It's a fun time. We get a little bit different angle and you can see the little Thorgy right there. Especially if I get out of the way, you can see the little Thorgy. I don't think Cairo can be seen in either of them though. But I figured that would be something fun to do. We'll put on some, yep, there we go. All right, awesome. Sorry, I tried all of this out before, but you know, as soon as you hit the go live button, everything changes at the same time. So we're gonna design a Pokédex app today. Let me go ahead and open that API. I actually don't know exactly what I want in this app, which is great. This is what what y'all are gonna help me do today on stream, and what we're gonna do today on stream. Because that's what we gotta do. So the first thing is we need to figure out what exactly we want. So I know for sure, I feel like what we want to do, hold on, I'm gonna open up, I closed it, didn't I? Okay, great, I love it. Already being great here. Real quick, I don't know what's gonna pop up on my Notion. Yep. It was work things on my Notion, which was great. That's exactly what I wanted there. So I'm glad. All right, so I've been going through, I've been looking at some examples of like what a Pokedex actually like looks like kind of deal. Which is about all I've done, to be honest, to do research for it. So we could do something really basic where it's just like red in the background. We have the image of the Pokemon. And then on the right-hand side can be all the details in here, like Pikachu, the number, well, the number will be down there. So I feel like this is probably what we're gonna go for. Hey, Genome, what's going on? Welcome. We're just getting ready to plan out some design. So looking at the barely used Notion doc that I started the other day. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday morning. Yeah, so I think this might be the best case to go for, because then we can put the picture there. We can put all the stats here. I don't know what we can do with these buttons, but I feel like we could do something fun and put this in here. Oh, good. Work on portfolio sites is always the worst for me, because I'm like, I have all these ideas, but I don't know what I actually want to put in there. We'll do art boards. I like the art boards. And we're gonna plan for a widescreen. Well, we'll do a 4x3. That way it's not too big, not too small, that kind of deal. Right now, I'm probably not gonna try to, right now we're not gonna try to tackle mobile design just because I'm not going to. But we are gonna start this fun stuff. Why did it not create an artboard? I love whenever I say do something and then it doesn't do it. There we go. Oh, you know what we have to do first so that I can get the designs in there? We actually have to start a GitHub repo. Yes, I know. Lots of mobile first. The joys of doing this myself is I can target whatever devices I want. And if I was gonna do a mobile first app, well, I guess I still could have done it in Swift. I don't know. Maybe we'll probably go down for we'll see. Maybe there'll be time today to design a mobile design. React app for Pokedex. Pokedex React app that I'm building on stream. Look, I said I was going to start this from scratch here, and here we are starting it completely from scratch. Public, sure. Readmes are always good. Templates, maybe? Aha, I knew I'd find it eventually. Main, awesome. So like this, so the music I have on in the background, I found it's called Poké Chill. It's a super, like, it's from Game Chops apparently. It's super lo-fi, like video game music. So not only is it what am I trying to say? So like, not only do they have the Pokemon one, but they also have like Zelda and stuff like that. It's super chill. I like it. And they say in their description that it's available for Twitch. So we'll find out if tomorrow, and if later these VODs are muted. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna clone this repo here. Let's go ahead and get this cloned in, and this will allow me to actually start putting stuff in here so I can save the file, because right now I can't save the file. I have nowhere to put it. So let's do that real quick. I use Gitkraken as my GUI for Git. Yeah, it's true. Zelda and Chill is awesome. Yes, completely. This has now become my like work music as well. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, and thanks for the Prime subscription. I also appreciate that. Look at that. Oh, it's probably about to play the music, I think. No, it'll just get a bunch of pets all over the screens. Yeah, so we'll put it here. Open. Oh, hold on. No. Clone, that's what I was looking for. Haha. Obviously, I try to do Pokedex apps all the time. I don't know. They're fun, though. We'll clone the repo. Open now. There we go. So now it's open. So now we can actually save the, we can actually save this. And under developer, Pokedex. There we go. New folder. Designs. Pokedex AF design. There we go. Affinity Designer. Super awesome app, and it was a one-time fee, which is even better. And I thought my little Pikachu with holding a Starbucks mug would actually be the perfect fit for the next whenever I work on this stuff. Cool. Here we go. All right. So like I said, I want to do something similar to this. So we're going to basically have a red rectangle. I don't know if I'm going to do the cutout necessarily right here, at least. So we're gonna do the red rectangle here. And we'll do what I call a squircle. Because it's gonna be great. Rounded. So I started actually reading a book yesterday, and it's amazing that I actually read a book, or am reading a book. I always start books. Now the question is, will I ever finish? But I started reading a book, and it's called Show Your Work. And it's actually, I got through the first chapter, which is still a surprising feat for me. See, and once we get the color right. Cool. So we're actually gonna do some fancy cutouts because I want to do some fancy cutouts so that it actually challenges my CSS skills a bit. It'll be hard, but it'll be fun. All right. So we'll do red here. Let's make a new swatch. Oh, how did I do this? Add document palette. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of CSS, but it should be fun. I'm hoping. We'll see what happens. So the issue is I also don't know how to change. Oh, rename. Haha. Pokedex. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. It'll definitely be a challenge in some CSS, but you know, why not have some fun and get some things worked out? Here, we'll see. And also, who knows? I might actually forego it if it's gonna be too much of a challenge. But I started reading the book Show Your Work yesterday, and like I said, it's also gonna be a challenge if I actually finish it. But what's kind of cool is it's kind of talking about like what I already do, where I'm putting stuff like out in the world to see. At least the first chapter, it's like you put stuff out in the world, and the people who are really going to succeed are going to be the amateurs of the world. So the ones who always are eager to do stuff and always want to do stuff. And I just found that quite an interesting idea, especially in the age of like where you're getting, I mean, in the software development world, I'll just say, where you're getting into more of people who don't necessarily have degrees, and they're getting into it because they're just they really like it. I mean, they're doing what I'm doing. Genome, I don't think you have a degree in this from what I understand from Discords. But like people are getting into software development without needing the degree or without being a professional, so to say. But they're doing it. And part of how they're doing it is because they're just really eager to learn, and they just really want to learn. The fun part is also I'm gonna have to figure out how to get those divots here inside this. It'll be great. We're gonna get it down, go above. Aha. And it's just like the people who are not gonna succeed. Succeed is the wrong word there. But who are going to, who have who want to eagerly learn are going to like further their skills and stuff like that. It's an interesting concept, and it's like you should start working out, and part of that is also like working out in the open. You start finding people who can help you, and people who want to give you and people who want to see you succeed and stuff like that, which is actually like right up in part of like what I'm doing right now, because that is pretty much exactly you see, I want it to go the opposite way. That is pretty much exactly what I'm doing kind of here, is I'm basically learning out in the open, and I like learning out in the open. Number one, I get to meet cool people virtually and in real life. There's some real, I get some people on here who I know in real life. But I get to meet some cool people. I get to chat with them. And sometimes you guys actually help me out, which is also really nifty. We're gonna get rid of that actually. We're gonna do a custom here pin tool. There we go. But I would highly recommend anyone check out that book so far. I will probably report back. I'm gonna try to read it more on my lunch break today. So I'll probably report back a bit more tomorrow. And if you guys are just tuning in, or you know, this is your first time on my stream, welcome. I am really a self-taught developer. I got my degree in theater, in technical theater, so I do a lot of I do some lighting. I work for a lighting manufacturer though, so I know a lot of lighting. And when I say lighting manufacturer, I mean like they make lights for concerts, theaters, that kind of thing. It's been fun. But on top of that, I also work on iOS apps and I work on some web apps. So right now I am working on designing a Pokedex app, which is what we're doing, what's going on here. And the Pokedex app, it will be written in React and JavaScript and CSS, all that fun stuff, HTML. Basically, I'm doing it though so that I can further some skills in React because I don't want a stroke. There we go. There, that's actually what I was looking for. And then we'll do a fill here of oh, have I not actually added fill colors? Haha. I am doing it in React because I'm actually on a work project. So sometimes at work, I get to actually fill in some, with some web app work, which is fun. So I'm actually working on a React project right now. React is my life. It's also mine right now, like outside of my iOS app. So I might be calling on you for some help, Genome, just because I might need it. Oh, thanks Dustin for the caffeinate. I'm gonna use a little I got a Pikachu mug for my Pokedex building. And if you like what I'm doing, I highly recommend to go check out Dustin. I think I did this. Hold on, Dustin. I think at least it should link you. Haha. Okay, so I have it. So go check out Dustin. He's really cool. He does a lot of theater stuff, so it's like slightly different. And then he also does a lot of stuff. He also can do some developy type things. Like he was working on getting OSC open sound control with a web app to control OBS and QLab basically at the same time. Which actually, Dustin, I might be checking you out a bit more, and hitting you up a bit because so part of this is I have a whole, like, I got new cameras and stuff like that, but with that, not new cameras, but I have a new camera switcher to try that I'm trying out. But I want to be able to possibly do some more dynamic, like scene changing and stuff like that, depending on what I go to. So I might be hitting you up there. We're gonna make this a curve because I was struggling with some OBS OSC yesterday. So we're making this a curve. Is that what So part of my challenge here is I'm actually trying to design it out. Now granted, what does that do? Oh, that added in a curve. Okay. Oh, actually, that might have been exactly what I wanted. I just need to add in... Excuse me. I just needed to add in a thing. Another point there. which makes sense. That's a little rough. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like it to be close so that I know what I'm doing and be like, oh yeah, I want to add this in. There we go. Haha. Now, how is that any different from what would have been done before? I have no idea, but yeah, go check out Justin. He does some really cool stuff on stream. Especially if you're into and then he also does his like Dungeons and Dragons stuff and stuff like that. He's really cool. He's really supportive also. I'm gonna go ahead and just drag these out just a bit to get rid of some of this like gap here, just because the gap is literally bothering me. I don't think it'll bother anyone else. There we go. And then we're gonna do a circle. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. So there are some things that are a bit weird in Affinity Designer. Like I had selected the circle app, but then it still wanted me to use the curve because it was still selected. So I was changing the color. It's just sometimes they get a little weird, but I still really like it. Also, if I plan out this and I need all these colors, I can quickly go back and see what my colors are gonna be. I'll probably end up putting them inside that Notion doc also. There we go. And I don't want, okay, great. We're gonna duplicate it and make it just a tad bigger on either side. And we'll line it up centered wise. Because, one, let's add that there. White. Drag it down. Tad bit smaller. Center, center. There we go. I am by no means an actual designer, y'all. I am purely just trying to replicate this Pokedex over here into my Affinity Designer. There's gonna be some differences because like some of this, I don't know how I'm gonna do this little curve, but like some of it's not gonna follow through, but it'll be okay. We'll see what happens. It'll be fine, right? This is why we try things. Stroke. There we go. I'm also a huge fan of copy and paste. I don't know why, but I am. There should be a way to, I thought, maybe there's not a way to auto distribute. That's okay. I'll just do it by eye. Close enough. And then we'll do I think it's yellow. Red. And then green. Excuse me. I think as you selected all three. Yeah, but there should have been a way. I thought because you have to select them to actually get them to distribute. I'll have to check. I'll check again. Hold on. Let's get the green in there though. There's a color picker off on my other screen here. I'm not just magical and thinking, okay, yeah, we'll get a different color. So I have all three selected. Oh, is that it? No, that's alignment. I know there's a way. I've done it like once. But I mean, it's close enough. It'll be okay. Yeah, it was almost there. It was close. It'll be fine. I'm guessing that again. I don't need to convert it to curves. Edit. If anyone who's watching knows Affinity Designer and knows how to get them to like auto distribute in their ways, that would be awesome to let me know. Customize toolbar? Aha, distribute. All right, add that in. There we go. And there we go. So if you can't find the tool you're looking for, just go and customize your toolbar and then drag it there, and eventually you'll find it. That's great. All right. But I'm sure they do. I actually haven't used I tried using Figma at one point. And then I stopped. And I don't remember exactly why I stopped, but all of this is way too big. Oh, I didn't like it completely. But I never used the, what did I not use? I never used the, Mac app. I only used it in the web, and I just did not like using it in the web. Oh man, I really wish there was a, exactly what I was looking for. There we go. Yeah, I never used it in the web as much as I probably should. I bet that probably would have been a little bit helpful. It was to try it in the Mac app. But I just never wanted to. Okay, we'll call that good there. Yeah, that's generally what I like to do also. This is like the first time that I'm gonna, is to do the half-baked designs. Yeah, I feel that. That's generally what I do as well. Because I am lazy, and as soon as I'm like, yeah, I know what I want, like that is it. That's what I call it. I'm like, why do extra work if I don't need to? There we go. All right, we're gonna actually toss these all in a group together. Get rid of the stroke. I have almost 100 GitHub repos of unfinished projects, so don't worry. I think that's just a thing of like, I want to try, and then I don't want to try. And then I get distracted by some new shiny other thing that I want to try doing. It's a grand time. Okay, so I really liked having the picture there of Pikachu. This is gonna be a fun challenge of my CSS skills after this is done. 10%, that looks way better. Lighten up the gray. I'm trying to get it to like a beigey type color. There we go. And, oh, because they're not separated, that's fun. Okay. And then we'll make that smaller. Let's go find a picture of Pikachu. because this is what I do. Oh, perfect. Drag you in there. And we'll do white. Nope. There we go. Add. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have all these colors inside this palette over here. So right underneath my picture, I'm gonna have these colors all over my palette, and it's gonna be great. And I'm not gonna know what all of these palette colors are gonna go do. Cool. Okay, so there's a couple things that I actually do have to, like, I got the general gist here. So there's a couple of things I do have to take into account of, like, there's no reason to have these here, these little up and down arrows. But I am going to need a way for people to search. So whether it's search, I'm guessing I should probably have search by name and search by number. So like if you have if you know you want the number, so that if you know the number of the Pokemon, you can search that way. And we also probably need a region search. So this is great because I don't even know if I can do that. And this is what happens when I'm like, I'm gonna do it all on air. So y'all get to watch me fiddle around and figure out what exactly this like API gives me. Because all the information has to come from somewhere. So yeah. So underneath Pokemon. Sorry, allergies are bad here. So underneath. Alrighty, sounds good. Have a good time away, Genome. So underneath Pokemon, we have generations, which help but don't help. Oh, those are abilities. Whoops. Let's see, underneath the Pokemon, what do we have? Actual, like, Pokemon info. So these are the different games it's available in. The moves, the species, stats. Let's see. Well, I guess it would be different games. So every game. So I guess like we could search through game. If you were, so that would make sense, right? To be able to search through different games and like in the Kanto game. Yeah, because it's just generation. Oh, but look, there's specific Pokedexes. Oh man. That makes sense. Do they not have a way to look at... Oh, they do. Location, regions. Hold on. So then can I... So we have all these regions here. So I feel like we need a way to... Oh man. Hold on. I gotta check in real quick. Oh, good. The wife made it to work. And so so every morning, so the wife works as a school teacher. She has to get up and get to work like way before I do. Hence why I stream in the mornings. But on top of that, here we go. Open with sure, why not? But on top of that, so she has to get up and work in the mornings. She gets up and gets ready. I usually get up at that point. So, so like because I get up anyway because I'm just like whatever, you're awake, I'm awake, it's fine. I want coffee in the mornings and I want to stream. There we go. And I want to stream, so we do, so she texts me in the mornings, but I make her breakfast. I make the breakfast, I make the coffee, and by make breakfast, I mean, it's like some kind of toaster strudel type thing I put in the toaster. So she, I'll switch cameras real quick and let's see, haha. So what happens is today, sorry for all that cameras switching, I was trying something new. Today I put it in the toaster as I normally do, and then I put it from the toaster, I put it in the microwave again as I normally do because the cats will eat it. But this time I started it and it pooped out everywhere, so it just exploded in the microwave a bit. Not all of it, but some of it did. And well, I just got the text saying that it didn't poop out anymore after she got to work, which is great. That's what needed to happen. Anyway, I don't know. I was just trying to be fancy with different camera angles also, but I'm glad it didn't poop out anymore. It was just really cold by the time, it was just like super cold by the time she ate it because, region filters. Because she, I had warmed it up like super early. That's great. It's a fun time. All right, so we have region filters here, which is great. I don't know if I can actually search. I mean, I'm sure I can figure something out to do like a filter on Pokemon for a certain region, that kind of thing. And then we need to do name, search, number search. But I'm gonna guess that numbers can coincide. So to do number or search, you probably have to do region search, but I don't know. I don't actually like, I think they do coincide because like, I think in my Pokemon game that I'm playing right now, Sword and Shield, it is doing the thing. It is doing the, like some of the numbers like correspond to like some of Gen 1 numbers. Great. So I think those are going to be the main things that we want to like search on. Search features. Info to display. Obviously we need a name, a picture. Let's see, what else do we need? What else can we get, actually? Pokemon. Alright, so we have Pikachu here. So we probably want to see all the moves that they can do. But right off the bat, we probably just want name and picture, moves, ID, or I think it's ID. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's work on putting some of this info in here. So we're gonna just put it over here. It was green before. I don't know how I feel about having that green there to do it. Let's do, maybe if it was lighter. And what if it had a small stroke that was on the inside? That's a little bit better. Actually, I also... one. There we go. Today is very, very just design oriented. Depending on how much we get done today, we might actually do some coding tomorrow and start the React project that is going to do this. It'll be a grand old time, I'm sure. Okay, so we have Pikachu here. 25. Whoops, number 025. Y'all, I used to be such a big Pokemon person. I mean, I still am slightly a big Pokemon person. It is the best. I have, oh, you can't see it there. I have the Ash Ketchum hat though. It's great. I realize right now as I say that I am missing out on the chance of actually wearing it. So we have the picture, we have the name. I really need to figure out what else we want to put there. We probably want to put the weight, if I had to guess. Let's... Okay, hold on. I gotta clean this up because this is gonna get messy if I don't start grouping things and labeling things. Image. Pokemon stats here. Cool. Excuse me. Alright, so we have weight. Well, that's definitely gonna need to be bigger. Yeah, we'll just do 14. Alright, weight. We'll do height. Oh, did I hit the end? I did. So that was a... Okay, cool. It's gonna come through again. Cool. Let's then start over. Awesome. We've been listening to Super Chill, Poké and Chill. They also have like Zelda and Chill and stuff. It's super fun and super mellow. So the sprites is where we can come through and get the pictures, which is great. Oh, we need the height. I already have the height. Just trying to figure out what info we need also in there. Species would probably be good. Well, or species. Species is the name. Which is fine. Just trying to figure it out. Types. That's what. Okay, so. Type. I feel like typed though should be up here. And then, why do I have 2? I had 3. And then we'll move these down. So we could do something cool for the type and not necessarily include it over here, but we could have little symbols that go underneath the image that's like flying or electric or whatever. Let me see if they actually have symbols like that, because if they do, then that makes my life easier. If not, well, we'll have to see. No, they don't. Well, I don't know yet. Hold on. Moves, name, Pokemon. Oh, that's cool. So Pokemon that are flying types. Oh, that's nifty. Okay. Obviously, I played with this quite a bit here. For now, we'll just leave type there. I really liked the idea of putting type at the bottom. I'm just gonna put it as random ideas for now. All of this is going to be available on the GitHub repo. I need to update the working section, I guess. But the GitHub repo can be found here in this link. Feel free to go and find it. Obviously, I haven't pushed anything up to it yet, but there will be things there. Random ideas, make type indicator icons that go at the bottom of the image of the Pokemon. There we go. Oh. All right. And we'll get some moves in here. Moves. I don't know why, but my keyboard sometimes just likes to put extra keys in, and it's like I didn't really put. It's probably because like I let up a little bit and then I still happen to push again. Thanks Ravonic for keeping me caffeinated. Appreciate it. So I'll put this out here on stream right now. I have to decide at some point what I'm gonna do with my hair. Right now it's pink. Ooh. I always have to look. Thanks Genome for hydrate. I always have to look around because I never know if I have to bring water. Oh, well that's what the caffeine is for, but I guess you're just now racking up those channel points. But I will get more coffee. I will not say no. So I have to figure out what color I want my hair again. What color next to do my hair. Because right now it started as a nice dark purple and then I've just let it fade. It's time for it to get cut again too. But then I'm also like my black is starting to show underneath my pink. Y'all are just not gonna let me talk about my hair, which is fine. Thanks, Dustin. I think I actually brought this water bottle in here last night while I was like trying to figure out some OFC stuff, but yeah. And so I gotta figure out if I want to bleach it all back, bleach it again, get the roots back to being like a color I can actually use. I mean, do something with, and dye it, or just let it go back to black and, just be normal. I've also been really tempted to do like a red or I always want to do blue, but the issue with me doing blue is because my hair leaves orange traces in it. Even when I bleach it, I can't do blue. It turns into like this weird greenish color. So that really leaves like purple, orange, red. I could try to do turquoise again. But it still is not as nice. So moves, I probably want to list off somehow. I don't know how yet, though. And I'm trying to think, like, it is the web. Like, I have so many options I could probably put out here, like, to do things with. And I'm just like, there's so many things I could probably do for moves. What info comes with a move? But if y'all have any opinions on hair color or whatever I should do next, let me know. Okay, so it has accuracy. And the Pokemon that can learn it. I don't know what machines are at all. I feel like that's something like kind of new, but also probably not. Oh, and power. So we can do power. So the move name and the power and the accuracy I feel like is important. Ooh, that would be a good one where I start at the beginning of the rainbow and each set of followers or subscribers, I can change it to the next one. So this still has the issue with blue though. So the issue with blue is my hair turns green fast, which means I would just have to dye it to purple, I guess, really quickly. I could do that, Destin. That is a good idea. I might think about that more. And then each follower goal is and I could do a follower goal to get to the next color. Dustin, you have good ideas sometimes. A lot of the times. I'm just kidding. All right, so we have the stats. So I was thinking for the moves to do some kind of like table in here. Yeah, community goals. They're good and they help drive communities, I think, is what Twitch tells me. Thanks, Genome. Sounds good. Well, have a good day at work. I actually am gonna have to start working in about 10 minutes also. You gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for moves here though. First. All right. I appreciate you dropping by. Have a good day. And catch you in the Discord also. If you're interested in joining the Discord and talking with Dustin, Genome, Revonic, and me, and and some other people, of course, wonderful community over there, then please go join. Go join the Discord and talk about the things there. Last night we were talking about mechanical keyboards. I'm still waiting for mine in the mail. The Texas freeze last week really screwed everything up in that respect. And then we talk about things. You can post pictures of your pets, which are always fun. Because who doesn't like posting pictures of your pets in places? And I think at some point I am going to start doing like community things more, where I do want to start, I want to, whoops. Let's lock those into place because these are kind of set in stone already, so there's no reason for them to be able to move. I do want to start doing more like community type things where we could do like Among Us and Jackbox and stuff like that and stuff. I gotta start getting some follower goals and stuff set up so that we can start doing some fun stuff, because we need people in this community to be able to play community games like that. And I like having friends. I don't know who doesn't like having friends, but I certainly do. Where'd this go? Accuracy. So I'm trying to right now to build a table for these moves here. Accuracy, and then we'll do power. And then let's, whoops. Oh, that should go in there. We'll do group. There we go. I still don't know if I'm completely sold on this. So I guess actually, let's go. One of these buttons could change what's in there. And you obviously still see who it is. All right, I like that idea. Let's get rid of this crap. Moves are displayed by pushing blue button. There we go. So now we gotta get those blue buttons in. How many buttons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we need 6, but we'll get some. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we probably need 6 completely, and it is mine, so I can choose to do things whether or not I want to. Let's do this awesome distribution here. Oh, that's not that bad. And then we'll group these all together. And center. There we go. All right. That has some centered, that's there. So I'm designing a web app. I'm trying to design a web app right now for a Pokedex, and I want it to be very graphic heavy, which will be fun. It'll be something different. I haven't done very graphic heavy like app like this before ever, even with like Swift UI. Like there's been buttons in there in my iOS apps. There's been buttons and stuff like that. But thanks for the lurk, Dustin. I appreciate it, but I haven't done a real heavy one like this. These will be game filters, like where it's going to be very, very graphic heavy and stuff like that. I mean, why not have some fun, right? And then what was this? I said, oh, game filter. Okay. We'll do something else there. I don't know what yet, but that'll be a button. Ooh, I understand. Gotta keep these pets nice and healthy. Our dogs have to go to the vet on Saturday actually, because it is time for their vet appointment. All right. Real quick while we're doing this, so we're gonna do one more here. This is gonna be where it's slightly different. Like it's gonna look similar, but I don't need like that D-pad. I guess it should still stay filters. We'll do a darker blue though here. Allergies are great. There we go. We'll do that, and we will, and this is gonna toggle whether you search by name or number. I'm gonna have to indicate that somehow. I probably should start putting like things here, like notes of some kind, because I'm gonna forget. Shows buttons are used to show more info. All right. I think that's actually a pretty good place to start. So tomorrow we'll start building the React app that does this. I mean, it seems pretty simple to me. We'll see how it goes, all that good stuff as per usual. Cool. I think that's about it for now. We're gonna save it. We're gonna get it pushed up into here. Yep. Great. Stage all. Design looks good for now. Started taking notes in the README. I need to turn those notes into issues at some point, but I think that'll be okay. We're gonna go ahead and push that up. Make sure it doesn't do any issues here. Great. Push successfully. So now if we go to that repo, look at that. We have it. Great. That looks, I mean, we have a README, we have a design folder. These are the features I want. We're building it on stream, so make sure to go check it out. You're already here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I have to start, I do this right before work, so I actually have to start getting ready for work now. Hey. Again, thanks everyone who watched so far. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, same time, same place. Oh. Okay, I have to figure out something different with the mic. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, because I'll actually be starting the React app for this. We're gonna build it in React. It's gonna be a web app, obviously. I shouldn't say obviously like this anymore. It's gonna be a React app for everything. So let's just dive in. We're gonna start doing that tomorrow. So tomorrow, 6:45 a.m. CST. Same place. So if you're watching and you're new and you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you hit that follow button, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.